So my submission is South Africa. This battle is a battle that I don't know when it will end. And it's not a battle that we on social media that has a decision for it that we can be able to solve. Because I don't know reason why that South Africa, Nigerians, we keep on preaching the new generation how to hate each other. How Africa country, South Africa and Nigeria, which I understand that this is the only country that has a solution of Africa. Then we always in a platform. And the reason why I'm saying this is the main people that is causing this is South Africa. The way you guys are preaching this hate, it will never solve anything. Either Nigeria or South Africa. There will never be any solution for Africa. The reason why I'm saying this is because this is something I understand that is like a battle. Like, you know, I don't know the problem, the differences between South Africa and Nigeria, that we will keep on coming up on a platform to preach hate, to educate an adult, the ones that is grown enough to make their choice. If a woman find a love, is grown enough to take her decision. If a man find a love, he's grown enough to make his decision. But I don't know reason why that whatever that is going on, I always and I understand that there is something behind it which none of us know about. Because sometimes I always sit and think.
Can I ask you?
Ask me.
At whose expense should we unite now when we are saying that there are these problems?
I'm not talking
and then you're
about,
telling us to unite.
I never said I never talk about unity. I'm only talking about the fight. So what are you saying then? I'm talking about the fight. Nigeria and South Africa, whether they unite or not, they will never, it will not solve the problem of each country. Every country have their own problem. None of Nigeria citizens, individuals, has anything to fix the problem that Africa has had. It's only
so what are you saying then, Fïğḥťš? I'm just confused. You were talking about unity. Now, I was asking you.
I never mentioned unity. I'm only talking about the battle, the fight between South Africa and Nigeria is just like preaching the new generations, like, you know, for Nigeria and the South Africa to be a war zone. We may not be there when all these things that we are creating, when the generations now, when they keep on practicing it, when they make themselves a problem, when they become war zone, we may not be there. And that is what is going on. And the people that is causing it is South Africa. Because, yes, it's South Africa.
Hold on a minute. Can I ask you something? Where are you, Fïğḥťš, as we speak right now?
You know where I am?
No, I don't know. How will I know?
You don't know?
No.
You are my friend. I'll be following you.
No, I'm not. Where are you as we speak right now?
You don't need to ask me a question. I can't keep on coming here to repeat, go and check, and there you confirm.
Okay, wherever you are.
Yes.
Let's say
you can't keep on asking me a question, and I'm not hiding.
Okay, you're in China.
Every time you guys want to, you know, be the investigation officers.
Okay, yeah, we have to.
You have to.
You know that there's someone who was nicked by the police, by the way, ranting their mouth here in the platform because You guys don't even know.
It doesn't matter. I come to platform always. I come to Hosan platform. I always speak. I always like. I don't care. Even last 2 weeks, the same thing happened. It's also
anyway.
Like
you don't want to answer the question, so it's difficult.
What question do you want me to answer? I've never finished my submission. You interrupted me. I asked you. How many minutes did I have? You did.
No, I did ask you that time and again. We are going to ask you questions, but it looks like
okay. So when is my turn? Okay, when
finish to submit
turn,
and then
it will
go
become
to another person.
Yes, that is it. It's my turn now. The rules.
No, I'm saying that you don't want to be asked
so
questions.
What I am saying, please, whatever I am saying is there is nothing we can do between South Africa and Nigeria. They have ties together already, and it have been there for a very long time. So with this hate that South Africans are preaching, it will never gonna help. You know why I'm saying this? Because here in my country, if I have to bring up what we trigger South Africa, it will just like, you know, preaching the hate. Because I'm right in my country. I've visited so many places. I know what South Africa's lady in my country, what they are doing. If I can be able now to start preaching that, how will you guys feel? And again, I'm not even supporting if there is Nigerians doing anything bad in South Africa. Yes, South Africa, they have the right to tackle the problem. I've been in South Africa. I only unite with my family in South Africa. I don't even need a unity of South Africa. I have a family in South Africa, and their family are my family. We are united. We are happy. But what I am saying here, the hate you guys are preaching is ridiculous, and that's the reason why I followed Rasta, and I always come whenever I feel like to come to his life, because he made his life neutral. But you guys trying to, I don't understand. It's very, very bad. You guys must stop that. It's not good at all for your upcoming generation. It's never gonna end well. Nigerians are not the people. Nigerians are stubborn. They are not the people like you think that they will fold their hand. How many Nigeria platform that always bring South Africa on table? How many Nigeria's platform? But you guys will even use your platform, to blackmail Nigerians, to jam both Nigerians' head together, to make them to be fighting each other. It's not good. And I'm telling you guys must stop it. It's never gonna help anything, even the fight. You guys, none of us have any right or have what it takes to change the ties that Nigeria and South Africa has together. It's only going to sort out from both governments. So whatever you guys are doing, are trying to, your people, the one that married to Nigeria, Nigerians cannot do this.
Okay, Fïğħťš, your time is up.
Yes.
Fïğħťš,
thank you.
your time is up now.
What we're calling is that we must deal with them accordingly. Not that Nigerians are here pardoning our nation. Nigerians are dangerous. Nigerians are not dangerous. We are human beings, and we should be treated as such. That is what we're standing here for. So we cannot come and say, our kids, look after these people, they are dangerous people, they are not worthy to be with. No, we are here to say we are good people, and we continue to be good people. We are nice, and our mission on earth is to make sure that we protect our own territory and save our women and children. That is the purpose of a man. So any man who has failed on his duty, some of the South African men who has failed coming here to join this race, and to be crying foul. My brother, we are not the problem of your misfortune. Go and fix yourself. Be happy first so that you can be able to love one another. If we are talking about people who has abandoned women and children in Africa, the record are there. The highest number is in South Africa. The highest number, the rate of men leaving home, going to smoke nyaupe and drink alcohol in the morning, we know where we will point our finger at. So Nigerians are not the one doing the most dangerous thing on Africa. If you talk about the things that is happening around our environment, including South Africa, the door breaking and the home breaking, car snatching, raping of women and the children, we know where those numbers falling. And people that came and be talking about sickness is sickness, and we should feel pity for people who has maybe one way or the other has contracted one disease or the other. But coming to laugh and say that the guy did not define what HIV stands for, that to me it is laughable, because I think the guy defined it very well. But what they were asking him as South African was, what is the effect of HIV in human system? And the guy said it destroys white blood cells without saying maybe. And people were forcing him, because I know that the guy knows that HIV always fights the immune. So we know, all of us, we know all that. So the intention here is to run Nigeria down, but I can tell you for sure, Nigeria can never be run down by just few leaders. And to tell you, all the people that came from, most people that came from, that the people bullied, and finally they came back and changed their word and started following the trend people are following. I can tell you for sure, those people don't have the local stand to withstand the test of time, because Nigerians, we are fully on ground to wait for people like that and to make sure that we give them their place in Africa. Africa belongs to us, including South Africa. It's our space, so we are not foreigners in this land.
Zovin, can I ask you a question, please, and then I'll let other panelists ask you. You said you are protecting your territory, didn't you?
Yes, I said so.
So don't you think that South Africans are doing the same thing? They're protecting their territory.
South Africans are protected, not in this form. What South Africans are doing here are just trying to pitch it for people to hate Nigerians. South Africans are not protecting their territory in this manner.
Can I say this, Zovin? They are saying that some Nigerians are doing this in South Africa. So when they say that basically they are protecting their territory, you and I will want somewhere in another panel, and your brothers, they all agree, pointing each finger to each other, that this one does this. They agree that yes, some of your brothers are doing these things. So why then, what are you saying?
Yes, we call ourselves out when we do when we go astray. That is what we call protecting of territory. But you can never see a Nigeria somewhere, maybe in a group or calling out the entire South African nation, or trying to cook up Africans to head.
They do.
Put head on South Africa as a people. Nigerians can never do that.
You are attending those channels. Let's not play this game. You know that they do. They do, like sometimes a panel, the whole panel is all Nigerian, talking nothing about South Africans, how they are. Now, I'm going to go back to that thing. We all know that some of your brothers are selling this powder. And I don't know, you know it yourself, right?
You are the one telling us now. You live in South Africa.
No. You were in the panel. You were all pointing each fingers at each other, saying you are the one who's selling. The other one say you are the one. You were there, Zovin.
And I told you that what I'm feeling. I was there, and I can remember what I said that day. I just told our brothers that our duty is to make sure that we behave well and protect African territory. That the bigger fight is ahead of us. So. I didn't. If I forgot anything, you can quote me, report me so that I can. If it is true, then I will run from it. Okay.
To start with, I know now that you are not supporting those Igbo or whatever, and then you were pointing fingers that the Igbos are the ones that are selling powder in South Africa. And then they were pointing other people what kind of crimes that they are doing. Just by that, I'm not going to go to your tribal issues. I'm saying that just by that, you guys pointing at each other as crime in South Africa is a sign of admitting that, yes, you are doing that. And then you turn around on other platforms and gaslight us. That's what I'm saying. So South Africans, what they are doing, Zovin, in as much as you're protecting your territory, they are doing the same thing. They are protecting their territory. So I'll let another panelist to ask you questions if they want to. Anyone who has questions, or if not, we need to move on to another speaker.
Godness, I want to correct something you just said. You can't just say, as a true Nigerian, I cannot hate. You cannot just say I hate my fellow Nigerians. We don't do that here in Nigeria. So that statement is not. I don't think that statement has fit in like that. So we don't hate anybody. If we've been able to solve it,
Maya, can you mute, please? Maya, can you mute, please?
Okay.
Yeah, go on, Zoe.
So what I was trying to let you know, or let the panelists know here today, that we have one big country called Nigeria, and we are very proud of it, because Nigeria has a very big task to rescue Africa as a continent. So we cannot just come, if we say people are doing, some of our brothers are doing maybe one or two stuff in South Africa, and we say they should stop. It is not a hate. So we don't hate anybody. But what we're saying is that this particular act to you South Africans are just trying to gather people to hate Nigerians. I tell you for sure, it is barbaric and it is not going to stand. And it is high time you will stop this thing, because it is not going to fly to anywhere. And I can tell you for sure, maybe some of you don't know the agenda behind this topic then, because you cannot just come and say a young girl or a teenager that came to TikTok to join you to gaslight on Nigerians or talk down on Nigerians, that they should give her and they thank her for following. What is she following? Your experience in life may not be her experience. If you have dated a Nigerian man and the thing did not work out for you, does not mean that she cannot find peace with a Nigerian guy. So to me, what we are doing, it is not proper as an adult, as people who care for one another. It is not good for you to abandon all the children in South Africa, trying to galvanize them against Nigeria. I can tell you the war.
There are young South Africans who come on this platform and say ill things also about South Africa. And all of you, you'll be cheering them up. And now, when you see the one that is being patriotic, standing up for her country, you have a problem with that. I mean, you are being like, you have double standard here. Anyway, can I accept Fïğḥťš, and because we'll be on and on this back and forth. Can I give Fïğḥťš and then we'll come back?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hi, good evening, Fïğḥťš. How are you?
I'm good. Good evening, panel.
Yeah, good evening. And what is your submission today? Fïğḥťš, I know you like to go on for hours and hours. There are people that are waiting here on the panel. Please, let's be mindful. And allow us, when we call you, allow us or allow people to ask you questions, please.
How many minutes
Just use the other side to listen, okay? Go on.
How many minutes are you giving me? Because
just go on.
Okay. My submission is this. You know me already. At least Rasta also knows me. The reason why I just feel like to come up to talk is because of I've been in comment section, and now I'm seeing how the panel is going. First of all, I want to start with the platform, because I joined this platform among other platforms, because this platform is a platform that everyone here supposed to know how Rasta run this platform. But I don't know reason why, whatever that